Ed Gaudette, Risk Never Sleeps podcast, live HIMSS 2026 in Las Vegas. And who do I run into? The man, the myth, the legend, Greg Garcia.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Good to see
Glad
you.
to be here.
And Eric Decker, Samantha Jacks, are you going to be there too?
I'm going to be there making faces from the audience.
Okay, excellent.
Yep.
And they are talking about
Sector Mapping and Risk Toolkit.
And why is that important?
Well, the healthcare industry is this vast, interconnected ecosystem. We rely on third parties, we rely on technology, infrastructure, and software, and communications, and all kinds of technology and services that support the healthcare system. We need to be able to map what are all those services and utilities that could be vulnerable to cyber attack or other disruption that could have impacts on the healthcare system and ultimately on patient safety.
And we map them to the critical functions.
Yep.
And there are 17?
There are 17 workflows, let's say retail pharmacy, medical claims and payments, blood supply and distribution, radiology, all those sort of core workflows in healthcare that always start with the patient and end with reimbursement and other aspects, and to map those critical functions within that workflow. And it's like a board game. Follow the arrows and the squares and the circles.
Right.
And each one of those squares and circles or arrows represents some kind of a function that could get severed, that could get disrupted, and either the doctor's not going to get paid, I'm not going to be able to pick up my prescription.
And it could be a vendor or product or service or something else. Right.
And either I'm going to lose my data, hospital's going to lose money, I'm going to lose my life.
Yeah.
That's not good.
No. And Sensinet announced support at Vive.
Yep, of the Smart Toolkit, and the toolkit is a process, it is a roadmap for how you can first map those critical workflows, then identify the vulnerabilities, then assign risk to those vulnerabilities, then prioritize those risks, and then develop a plan of continuity, resiliency, or control. If you can say that vendor is no good in cybersecurity, let's get another one. And then you've got some control, but in other areas where you have major concentration risks, like Change Healthcare or other large, the EHRs, you don't have leverage over that, so you better have a backup plan. And for resiliency. So that's what the Smart Toolkit is, and Sensinet is making that available as a service.
And when is the session?
2:15 this afternoon. Look it up on your app.
And come by the Sensinet booth, located within the AI Pavilion next to the Cybersecurity Command Center. And we're out.
We're out.